There isn't anything that Bratzo can't do. Bratzo can do everything. When I see him, I feel something like electricity going through my body, and I can feel that he is really helping me. He helped me with my health, my family, with my children. You know, there are always some problems, but he helps me every day. He helps me to get through it day by day.
How to put it into words which everybody can understand? Let me put it like that. Bratzo is a phenomenon with an extraordinary nervous system. His nervous system has more synapses. This way he can consciously or unconsciously get in contact with those worlds which we still call the parallel worlds. Back when he was still a student, his mother took him to Ivica Prokic. There was a lot of talk about Ivica at that time. People told a lot of stories about him. They said that he was a prophet who would tell you everything about the future of a person. Others called him a bioenergetic worker who is connected to a group that was working in a hotel in Zagreb those days. Others reported that he practiced an old Slavic magic ritual and that he can see everything about a person asking for help in a little mirror. Ivica did not impress him immediately. He just liked him and found him to be an interesting person. The style of communication of Prokic sometimes was a bit aggressive, open and even slightly rude. Not until later, after years of friendship, Bratzo realized why Ivica behaved like that. Behind Ivica's aggressive attitude, young intellectual Bratzo started to realize his love and compassion for those who suffered. He became devoted to him and admired how this ordinary fishmonger affected those people no one else took care of. This man, with his great intuition, who had foreseen his own death, started to connect closer and closer with Bratzo. He wanted to pass as much as possible of that unusual power to him. From a present-day perspective, it is obvious that Prokic realized quite fast that his young apprentice would sometime exceed his results by far. Already the first success of Ivica Prokic and the testimonies of witnesses provided that his interventions helped people to organize their lives. He helped them to find the right direction, get over diseases, and profit from his seemingly illogical prediction of future events. The message spread fast, and Srebrnjak became a center. He gave advice that was not easy to understand by rational thinking, but it yielded fruit. This also increased his popularity. Bratzo followed him like his own shadow. He observed attentively what Ivica was doing. Ivica's mood was constantly changing. Sometimes he would just appear at the door with a new plan that his co-workers didn't expect. One of these plans was the trip to South Africa. He was invited by a man he had helped with his health problems and who had strong feelings for him. That is why he also invited 4 of his co-workers to come along. This invitation sounded fantastic. An excursion to Durban, a trip to far South Africa, finally a little break from listening to destinies of people day by day. Prokic immediately fell in love with South Africa, especially with the beach of Santa Lucia, that was quite a few miles away from the town. But he insisted to make this several hours ride to that beach every day to go there for swimming. On this ominous day, everything seemed normal. But no one had given a warning to the group of those big, capricious and very dangerous waves along the coast of the Indian Ocean. Unaware of danger, for the very first time, Prokic took off his whole gold and jumped into the water. Only Bratzo followed him, while the others were looking for some shady place. Suddenly, out of nowhere, a giant, strong wave came up. Bratzo jumped under the wave, facing down. That probably saved his life. When the fatal wave hit the coast, he saw a body floating into the water, some 50 meters from the coast. Once he recognized that Prokic's face was underwater, he was terrified. Everyone ran to the body, but it was too late. They saw his eroded, lifeless face, and at that moment we knew that his own predictions for May 1995 had come true. The relationship between Ivica and Bratzo was very much like a relationship between an apprentice and his guru, and what would follow now had been in the air the whole time. Bratzo left it to his destiny to decide what would happen with his life. He avoided all those various advice, pressure and conflicts which came up when he continued the mission at Srebrnjak. Days went by and slowly people started coming back to Srebrnjak. Every day more and more people came. With time the whole mission became unimaginably big. The thing that makes Bratzo different from other people like him is the enormous number of testimonies on recoveries of his visitors.
Bratzo ist jetzt nicht wirklich in Worten zu beschreiben. Es ist einfach was Fantastisches, was einfach den Menschen wiedergibt. Diese Energie, wie das immer wieder genannt wird, ist einfach fantastisch. Das bewirkt
You can't really describe Bratzo's impact by words. What he is giving to the people is simply fantastic. The energy, as it's being called, is simply amazing. In every person, it causes something different. I first came to see him in August this year. My friend suggested it to me. For me personally, it was just fabulous, this feeling of freedom and being open to the life and not letting society dictate your life.
Za mene Bratzo je jednostavno sve.
Bratzo means everything to me. When someone says, this isn't real, I just say, yeah. He made me open my eyes. I now see the world differently. I'm more serene, my relation with my children is much better as well. Sometimes I'm the mother, sometimes the friend, and sometimes even the boss. Everything is different now, and that makes me really happy.
Ja sam čula za njega jer smo tu u susjedstvu, ali imala sam zdravstvenih problema, imala sam problema sa kičmom, ujutro sam se disala.
I heard about Bratzo because I live in the neighborhood. I had health problems, I had problems with my spine, I woke up and my back was aching. My day started and ended with ingesting a painkiller. From the first day I came here, I didn't have to take any painkillers anymore. I couldn't believe it. Since then, I didn't need them anymore. After my husband had come back from war, he was unemployed for 15 years. Now my husband found a great job and he's very happy. Today I'm just coming to thank him.
Više puta dolazimo, ne samo ovdje za rođendan, nego na više mjesta i u Sloveniju, i u Njemačku.
We come often, not only for his birthday. We also go to Slovenia and Germany. Wherever he goes, we are there. We are very thankful to him because he helped me a lot. I was very sick, I suffered from lung cancer and had to go through chemotherapy. I'm very grateful to Bratzo and Mr. Ivica for helping me, for taking away my sickness. My thyroid gland is also fine now.
Da se to maklo, štitna žlijezda je isto operisana.
Bratzo said, go home and don't worry, we'll take care of everything and just come back again. I also had back pain and he fixed that as well. I still have some problems, but I hope everything is going to be fine.
Imam još neke probleme, ali ja se nadam u ime Boga da će to sve da bude dobro i da prođe.
Prvi put kad sam gledala njegovu kasetu, jednostavno me nešto povuklo, imala sam osjećaj, ja nisam znala kako to radi, kako energija osjeća.
The first time I saw his video, I felt something pulling me in. I felt like I was already in that movie. I don't know how he did it. I listened to him and I reflected on his words and decided to come here. I was standing in front of him, I wasn't talking about anything, I just looked at him. I felt so much energy inside me, I was trembling.
Ja sam toliko struju osjećala u sebi, ja sam se tresla, ja kad sam kući došla, meni je blumba iz zubi.
When I came home, even the inlay in my teeth was loose and for 1 or 2 weeks I had toothache. But since it left, everything became easier.
2 sedmice do 4 da me su neki bolovi nešto, onda baš trgalo je i sve, ali posle je sasvim sve lakše išlo i to. Nikad ne zaboraviti.
We had allergies. Bratzo helped us. Originally, I needed a thyroid operation, but then it was not necessary anymore. I had problems with my knees, but they got better. My husband had a surgery at his shoulder, and it went very well. He also helped us with heart problems, simply with everything. Since we started coming here 6 years ago, everything changed. The most important thing for me is that I found peace of mind. Today, I actually look differently at the world. Before, I just lived and didn't even know how. And now, everything is so easy and without difficulty. I first came to Mr. Ivica on 22nd of January 1994. I had marital problems and my son suffered from it. He didn't eat, he couldn't sleep. After I come here for a few times, he started to eat again and to sleep normally. He didn't have nightmares anymore, he didn't cry anymore. Everything was fine. 5 years ago, we moved to our new house. I felt that this created a blockade in my son. I realized something was going on, but I couldn't find an answer. With the time, coming to Srebrnjak, I started to realize that England was not the right thing for my son. He needed something else, but I didn't see that. After I read the book, The Sun, I realized that he needed a soul cleansing. Mr. Bratzo put everything in order. What else can I say? I'm here with this blue ribbon. I am very happy because we made it. Bratzo cured my daughter. 3 years ago, she had bone cancer, and now we're all healthy and happy. We're living surrounded from love, all together with Bratzo and all the people here at Srebrnjak. I want to say thank you for this, and I hope we will all stay on his path. I've been coming for years. Mostly, I've been coming because of my son. He had problems with allergic asthma, but it's all gone now. He's now a big and beautiful boy. I want to thank Bratzo and Ivica. Thank you very much for the peace in our house and for everything else. I've been coming here since 1996. I had cancer, but Bratzo helped me. He changed my life. He helped my family, my children. My husband was also sick. Now he's happy. I don't know what to say. I thank him from the bottom of my heart.
Pomagao mi je v moji družini, pri mojih otrocih, moji otroci so v šoli zelo.
He helped my family and my children. My children are doing good at school now, and the 3 of them are very healthy. I never regret that I came here. Those who didn't experience this yet should all come and experience it.
Ne občutijo to, ker to je nekaj najlepšega, kar se ti lahko v življenju zgodi.
When I first came here, I listened to his voice and then I couldn't wait to see him. After a few visits, I finally saw him. I was so happy. I can't describe this warmth. I got dizzy. There's no other way to describe it.
Nešto me od stopala do dolje samo jednostavno zanjelo. Strano, ne mogu to opisati.
For me, it's something special. His birthday is the most beautiful day of the year for me. It's more important to me than my own birthday or the birthday of anyone else. He helped me with my stomach problems. They are all gone now. I've been coming here for 12 years now. My wife even came 1 year before I came. Now my daughter is coming, my son and my daughter-in-law as well. This is the most beautiful thing for us.
Dolazimo od 99. godine, bili su jako velike problemi u kući.
I've been coming here since 1999. I had family problems. My grandmother told me about Bratzo, but my husband didn't believe in it, so I didn't come back for 2 years. My son had a car accident, my daughter as well, and we had serious problems at home. And then I finally started to come again. I got divorced, and Bratzo helped me a lot when I stayed alone with my children. My son had problems in school, but Bratzo helped him. He helped me to find a job. My children and I stayed together, and we started a new life now.
Moj suprug je bio teško bolesan, bio je nepokretan, nije mogu ni hodati, svaki dan su mu davali krv, svaki dan.
My husband was very sick. He was paralyzed and couldn't walk. Every day he got a blood transfusion, but it didn't help him. 3 days after I came here for the first time, our doctor told us they found the bone marrow for him. From that time on, he's feeling better day by day. Just within 2 days, he had a heart surgery and a bone marrow transplantation. 1.5 months later, he could walk again. Thank God, he can walk now. He was here last month. He came to thank Bratzo for everything he has done for him in just a few months. I'm overjoyed and very thankful. I come here to wish him a happy birthday. I don't know which words to use.
Dolazim Braci zato što me čini sretnom.
I came here because he makes me happy and because he helps me to be a better person. Thank you.
People forget that everything depends on love. And these people like Bratzo, especially Bratzo, because he doesn't speak and doesn't let people ruin their words or the meaning of love. It's love without words is the best thing, because then only your heart is operating. So I think these people are helpers who help us to go back to our natural being or something like that.
U onome što radi ovaj šutljivi iscijelitelj There is no logic in what this silent healer does. There is no scientific base or explanation that would clarify the effect he has on other human beings or even on their destinies. When you ask people who come to see Bratzo what changed in their lives, you can see very clearly that there have been some radical changes. They couldn't generate these changes by themselves. They've been struggling with these problems for years. For some people, it is a process, for others, a moment. But at the same time, it is the end of the process of development for those who experience it as a moment.
Unatoč tome, računa se da ga u Zagrebu u dvorani obložene...
Nevertheless, it is estimated that thousands of people come to see him in the Onyx Hall. There are available over 150 hours of reports from people whom he helped. Some of those recorded stories sound extraordinary. Thousands of visitors wait for him at those places he visits. He doesn't speak to them at all.
November
23rd, 2008, Bratzo's birthday. Despite the cold, around midnight, the first buses arrived to Srebrnjak 1. For years, visitors from all of Croatia, Slovenia, Austria, Switzerland, Germany, and many other countries have been celebrating this somewhat extraordinary event together. They are all here to honor the healer that helped them. Bratzo's co-workers prepared a warm welcome for the visitors. Despite of the big number of people on such a small place, there is no pushing, no noise, tension or any form of impatience. Everyone waits for their turn to see Bratzo. They gather in small groups in a tent. Here they meet Bratzo after a short introduction by one of Bratzo's co-workers.
Dolazi Bratzo. U potpunoj tišini promatra ljude.
He is gazing at the people in complete silence, and after a few minutes, Bratzo leaves, and after having some refreshments, the visitors free the tent for the next group. The bouquets in the hands of the visitors are countless. Many theories went through the minds of the skeptics who observed this spectacle. Some of them asked what Bratzo does with the flowers. Well, everyone who brings flowers to Bratzo leaves them at the entrance and gets another bouquet by leaving. No one goes home empty-handed. 10 hours later, Bratzo still waits for his arriving visitors in the same calm mood. He doesn't look tired or exhausted at all. Just the opposite. One could say he's just doing the first group. Many visitors stay to exchange experiences over a cup of tea, despite having stayed awake all night to travel to Srebrnjak.
2004, my daughter had a nervous breakdown. She didn't even recognize that I was her mother. It was a hard time, and then I came here. After 1 year, my daughter is now doing great. She even started to work again. I'm very happy. Thank you very much, Bratzo.
He changed my life completely. I have thousands of examples. Now everything is in order. My family, my health, my marriage, simply everything. I am a new person. He changed my life by 100%.
I came out of the hospital. Something was wrong with my pancreas or with my liver, but I know I had to come. I asked them to let me go. I said, I have to go because of the baby. They would not be able to understand. They released me at 8 o'clock, and at 9 o'clock I was sitting in my car on my way over here. Now I'm here, celebrating Bratzo's birthday. It means a lot to me. It means the world to me. This is like a pilgrimage for me. Other people go to Maria Bistrica. I come here, and it means very much to me. I celebrate Ivica's birthday as well. I love both Ivica and Bratzo. They help us in a spiritual way, and other people have to feel that. They help us financially, with our health, with our family and children, with everything. I had gynecological problems and needed a surgery. I needed anesthesia, but I didn't want it, and I thought that I had Bratzo. I didn't have the surgery. I put Bratzo's books in my stomach, and my next medical result showed that all problems had gone. This is just one thing that happened over those 6 years I've been coming here. My mother is also here. In March, she had heart problems and was in a hospital. The doctor said it didn't look good. After just 2 days, she was feeling better and could be moved to the normal ward. The doctor said that she will just be able to use the toilet independently, but not be able to do anything else. But now my mother cooks, she cleans windows, she does everything again, thanks to Bratzo and Ivica, of course. I had many problems with my health, with my thyroid, my spine, and emotionally I haven't been feeling well in my marriage, but everything is fine now.
Dosta narušeno od braka i tako svašta je bilo. Sve je to prošlo, sve se smirilo.
U današnjem svijetu kaosa i nasilja i
At times where chaos and violence is all around, people don't feel positive energies anymore. But from this place, people take good vibrations and positive energy home.
Jedan od tih trenutaka i mjesta gdje se čovjek, od kuda se vraća pun dobrih nekakvih vibracija i pozitivnog naboja.
When you meet Bratzo for the first time, something changes. How should I put it? Some people just recognize each other immediately. They see another person being very calm, withdrawn, and can feel the positive energy right away between them. You can feel that this is a nice person. These kind of people are very nice, and I'm happy to know them.
Pomogao mu je u zdravlju, u obitelji, s djecom.
He helped me with my health, my family, children. There are always problems every day. He simply helps you get through the day.
Živiš svaki dan. Puno ljudi su ozdravili i riješili obiteljske probleme.
A lot of people got better and solved their family problems. Everyone has all sorts of problems and he helps with everything. He's really special, unique in the world.
Jedinstven, jedini na svijetu.
The doctors told me I need a surgery, that they can't do anything else for me. 2 times the nerves on my back were impacted and I had other health problems as well.
Imam istrošeni pršljeni i tako da ljekari su rekli da oni ne mogu.
The doctor said they can't do anything else for me. When Bratzo appeared, I felt a kind of warmth around my back. This feeling was so strong. It was all around my body. The warmth went up towards my heart and I thought, my God, what's happening to me? My heart started beating hard. And I had heart problems as well. I had arrhythmia and asthma, a lot of things piled up. But now I can tell you, I feel like a bird.
Mogu vam reći da se osjećam kao ptica.
I came here with a picture of a young man, a friend of the family. He got hit by a train. The night the accident happened, we were all praying to Bratzo through the video. We read his book. My sister came here with his picture. I came here with his picture and we prayed he would get better. After 7 days he came out from the coma and today he's walking. He made it. He died that night on the table. He was clinically dead, but now he's alive and healthy. He still has some problems, but he's doing fine now thanks to Bratzo and the help that we got when we came here and prayed for him.
I heard about Bratzo many years ago. We became friends about a year and a half ago when Rina wrote about the phenomenon Bratzo. I was fascinated by this man. You could see for yourself, he doesn't speak. He has an army of followers, of people he has helped, he cured. There's no magic here, no sorcery. There's obviously something here. Simply, he's a man that is a phenomenon at the same time.
I can walk, I can sing, I can laugh. I was a completely different person. I couldn't even begin to imagine this kind of strength and beauty. But every time, every month, I felt better and better. I felt like I could fly like a bird. I am the happiest woman and mother in the world. He helped me so spontaneously. I didn't even realize how different my life was, how everything seemed different. I didn't see how much joy everyone carries within. Before, there were only tears, pain and suffering. And now, there's only joy and happiness. And I wanted to stay like this forever. When I first came to see Bratzo and went up the stairs in Bratzo, I just said, if I can make it, because I had a wheelchair next to me and I couldn't stand. And I said, if I can make it, then I know I'll get better. And I got better for the third time.
Otišla sam sa problemima svojima, strah sam imala jako veliku.
I came with my problems. I was very scared. I was nervous. I just didn't feel good. I was scared of everything. I also came to see Bratzo because of my little niece. She had neurodermatitis. Already after I came here for the first time, just having a photo from her with me, she got better. The neurodermatitis is gone. Her skin is normal. You can't see a thing. I was sick for 18 years and no one could help me but Bratzo. Never in my life I was as happy as I am now since I met Bratzo. I was almost 80% blind and had a tumor. I also had problems with my thyroid and my marriage wasn't so good. He also helped my children at school. I'm overjoyed. I had a heart attack and my left side was paralyzed. Now I'm alive and healthy. That's why I'm coming every year to celebrate his birthday, to thank him and wish him all the best.
Dovela sam jednog čovjeka.
I brought somebody with me. Well, actually, just his photo. He had laryngeal cancer. The doctors had no hope. I brought his photo to Bratzo without him knowing about it. I brought him the book, The Sun, and now he's doing well. My son was epileptic. I brought also his photo with me, and now everything is fine.
Epilepsiju. Ja sam donijela njegovu sliku, sve u redu.
Bratzo nikada nije htio dati intervju. For over 13 years now, Bratzo rejected to give interviews to TV, newspapers or magazines. Power, popularity, money, reputation, image, all those you would achieve by controlling the media, but he does not want that. This is a story about a man whose real name is not known by most of his visitors. How old is he? Does he have a family? What is his occupation? Where does he live? Just recently, daily newspapers have started to report about those thousands coming to his birthday, bringing flowers. The thing that makes Bratzo so unique in this world is the number of people who come looking for help. Nowadays, this is quite unusual without any pressure, without marketing, money, image, advertising and associates which preach about him all over the world. Whatever you decide to believe, Bratzo is the most mysterious or the latest one of the most mysterious healers in this world.
Happy birthday, Bratzo. I wish you a long life. May you always stay with us and lead us for a very long time.
I želim braci sretan rođendan, svu sreću ovog svijeta, sve
I only wish the best to Bratzo and his family. I wish Bratzo only the very best for his 41st birthday. I love you endlessly. Thank you for everything. No one will draw me away from your path.
Dan današnji dan želimo mu sve najlepše i od moga srca.
Happy birthday, Bratzo, from the bottom of my heart. All my life I was searching for love, and for the first time I felt someone loves me and doesn't ask for anything in return. That is Mr. Bratzo, and this feeling is priceless. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, forever thank you. I would like to tell the whole world that it should wake up, open its eyes and follow the path of love and light. This is the most powerful thing in the world.